tires and light the fires. Do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to XFW. This is the Danger Zone. We are back after a very, very interesting night at XFW Fright Night, where we saw some very, do I dare to say the word controversial? Our main event, a new World Heavyweight Champion, Josh the Coach Clemens, who will be in action tonight. And folks, we are going to talk about the Coach Clause. Michael Webster, thank you for liking the stream, as Simon Ward makes his way to the ring to open up Danger Zone. But again, a new World Heavyweight Champion, Josh the Coach Clemens, and what many people are calling an absolute robbery from Sean Owens. And I have to agree. I gotta say, even though contractually it is legit, and again, we're going to talk about that after this match, folks. Right now, Simon Ward in the ring, who's quite frankly been really up in his game as of late. But tonight he will challenge the brand new, two-time now, XFW Internet Champion, Dashing Danny Diamond. And here comes Triple D, strutting his stuff with the XFW Internet Champion over his waist, or over his shoulder.
And his opponent from Beverly Hills, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, the Extreme Internet Champion, Dashing Danny Diamond.
Dashing Danny Diamond, capturing the title away from Diego Red at XFW Fright Night. Now a two-time champion here in XFW. Dashing Danny, happy to have that title back in his possession. Whereas Danny does think he is what he calls perfection, is Triple D. Our chat room, Derek Smith and Jared Richmond, thank you guys for getting things lightened up. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, 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 whoa. Simon Ward coming wild swing. Almost taking out Maria. But Dashing Danny going to send him over the top rope. Dashing Danny now. Whiplash effect over the top rope. Dashing Danny going to take a little bit of chance there to celebrate. Clonable type now. Simon now with a knee strike right to the jaw of Dashing Danny, the champion. But a kick out by Triple D. Here comes Simon Ward again, firing back with Dashing Danny with the block of the elbow. And now Danny lighting him up, lights and riffs. Knee strike now to the midsection. Solar plexus will feel that tomorrow. Nice bruise on the midsection there. Dashing Danny, Wyatt Ward does a spit in the hand and a wind-up strike right across the nose. And a power slam. Dashing Danny definitely puts some serious torque behind that power slam. Mix that up with the drop kick that he uses, one of the best drop kicks in the business today. Now, if only he could do something about his attitude. Ooh, goes for the leg strike, but Dashing Danny catches two knees With Simon Ward getting a little cocky there. Simon Ward placating to the crowd too much. Dashing Danny, a little bit more of a ring veteran. Taking problems with that. Oh! Oh, good Lord. What a knee strike. We still got our Fright Night stuff up. We're going to have to change that. The knee strike from Dashing Danny Diamond. But Ward not being undone. Hopes him up and slams him down to the canvas. Simon Ward again, folks, has been doing better and better. Week in and week out. Look at this. Rear naked choke on the champion. Dashing Danny down, but not out. Back elbow breaks the hold. Dashing Danny now. Looking for that wind-up shot, but Simon able to counter through. Whoa, goes for that Savate kick. Dashing Danny will light him up lefts and rights. Dashing Danny now with the backbreaker. And Danny again. That cockiness, that ego always rearing its ugly head. Dashing now going to hoist him up. Beautiful suplex by Triple D. Oh, and here again you see that ego coming through. Uh-oh, he gets caught. Hard elbow to the jaw there by Simon. Simon now going to reverse suplex. No, turns him down onto the shoulders. But Dashing Danny lighting him up with elbow strikes. Breaks the hold. Dashing Danny hoists him up and drops him down. Disco Forever by Dashing Danny Diamond. And he pulls off the win. Dashing Danny Diamond, the XFW Internet Champion, pulls off the victory. I gotta say, Simon Ward, Disco Forever right there, his version of the Falcon Arrow into a pinning combination. But Simon Ward held his own against Triple D. But Dashing Danny put the exclamation point on this match. He's Simon on the outside looking disappointed. Great matchup. I wouldn't be disappointed if I was Simon Ward. He put up one hell of a fight tonight in our opening contest. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to XFW. Thank you for joining us here. Thanks for the folks that already hit that like button. And thank you for becoming a fan, Pencil Hopple. I'm sorry if I got that name wrong. Welcome to XFW. Thank you guys for joining us here tonight, folks. If you're new to XFW, go back and watch XFW Fright Night, our Halloween special that was just a little over a week ago. And folks, something very, very interesting did transpire at XFW Fright Night. At the time, our World Heavyweight Champion was Sean Owens, defending his title at Fright Night against the number one contender, Jordan Ray. Now, Jordan Ray is one of the members of the Josh the Coach Clemens little group, The Industry. Josh Coach Clemens believes that old school wrestling is what the professional wrestling, the industry, was founded on. Now, this was a highly promoted match. Jordan Ray earned his shot as the number one contender, even if it was under some shady moves. But during the middle of the match, folks, go back and watch the replay. You'll notice that Sean Owens gets the upper hand on Jordan Ray. And out of nowhere, Clemens shoots himself into the match and starts wrestling. Now, all day long before the show began, we heard about the Coach Clause, because it was a submission-style only matchup, and Josh the Coach Clemens knows, and Jordan Ray knows, he's not a submission specialist. But Josh the Coach Clemens is. And folks, I've even got a copy of the legal documents of the Coach Clause, which is in Jordan Ray's contract, and they sent this to us to prove that it was legit. And the Coach Clause, which I'm still saying is horse crap, even though it is in Jordan Ray's contract, is at any time, while Jordan Ray or any member of the industry that signed with Josh the Coach Clemens, when they're in the ring and Josh feels that their health is at risk in the match, he can enter himself as a legal contestant and replace them in the matchup. This is unheard of in the world of professional wrestling. But this is the Coach Clause. He felt that Jordan Ray was in danger of getting himself injured in the match with Sean Owens, so he can take Jordan Ray's place. Now, I just feel this was a clause to get Josh the Coach Clemens an opportunity to become the champion again and use Jordan Ray as a stepping stone, as a meat shield, whatever you want to call it, as a scapegoat. Somehow Jordan Ray is not upset by this. He says he learned from it. It's garbage. But regardless, because of this contract that Jordan Ray has with Josh the Coach Clemens, Clemens was legally obligated to get in the ring, or legally allowed, and is now our world heavyweight champion. He will be in action later tonight, folks. It is what it is. I still can't believe it, but it is legit. Go back and watch the footage for yourself. I'm still befuddled by it. Josh the Coach Clemens is our new world heavyweight champion. Right now we're going to head into ringside tag team action coming your way. There's a fly in here. Just go right at my eye. The tag team action said, go away, dude. Cripes. The White Dragons taking on the Blue Bloods next. XFW Danger Zone. Is this guy part of the crew now?
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 462 pounds.
The former 8-time World Tag Team Champions in XFW, the White Dragons. These guys have been legends in every promotion they have wrestled in. From Japan to England, over in Europe, Mexico, the United States, wherever they have gone, they have held titles in singles and tag team competitions. Spent some time away from the ring here in XFW due to injuries handed to them by the House of Spades. Gil Guerrero, thank you for joining us. Welcome, one of our friends from TKWA joining us here, Gil Guerrero. Thank you, Gil. Always a pleasure to have you in our audience. Travell Daniels showing up. Welcome. Gil, thank you for hitting that like button. Welcome, sir. The Dragons competition tonight. Earl Clark and Wyndham Shaw, the Blue Bloods.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 465 pounds. The Blue Bloods.
Peter Paul, a patron, thank you for joining us. Thank you for hitting that like button. Wyndham Shaw all fired up. Two very prestigious competitors walking down the ring. And the second and third best mustaches in professional wrestling, only behind Biff Wellington, of course. Wellington has been voted multiple times the best mustache in pro wrestling. Two very different types of tag teams in the ring right now. The Blue Bloods, the European high impact style of professional wrestling, very much grapple heavy, mixed with strikes. But then on the other side of the ring, the White Dragons. You talk about high impact, strong style, and high flying acrobatics is the White Dragons. Looks like Yoshida Satora is going to start things off with Wyndham Shaw. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Calling him Otaya. A monkey flip by Wyndham Shaw. Already taking Satora off his feet. Dodged there by Satora. Satora now sends him against the ropes. Staggers him. Satora going after the arm. Wise move by Satora. He knows Wyndham Shaw likes to throw that left hand. Off the ropes now. Oh, shot to the breadbasket. Wrapping up the arm now, pulls him through. Oh! What a clothesline by Kushida Satora. And Earl Clark already worried about a 3 count there. Oh! And a shoulder tackle for his troubles. There's a lot of teams in XFW that perform very, very well, but few are at the level of the White Dragons. High back body drop there by the Dragons, covered now by Akira Matsuda. Matsuda, the high flyer of the group of the Dragons. Known for the coast-to-coast that he does, and even more than that, the rainbow cutter off the ropes. One of the most absolutely spectacular, death-defying, gravity-defying maneuvers I've ever seen in the world of wrestling. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker there. Wyndham Shaw being cut off from his partner. Cover again. Earl Clark again flying across the ring. And you see both members of the Dragons looking at Earl now. Oh, Kushida Satori may have had enough of it. Kushida's got to get out of the ring. For Maria makes a disqualification. Here comes that right hand now by Wyndham Shaw. Another monkey flip. He gave the Satori, not on Matsuda. Stuns Matsuda enough. In comes Earl Clark. Earl Clark does have a temper about him. Goes for a drop kick. Misses. Ooh, Kushida lands, or Akira lands his own. And now roundhouse kicks at the top of the head. Elbow strike now to Earl. And a Hurricane Rana. Lights him up. Sending Earl crashing into the canvas. We've got to cover, but only a 1 count. Too much left in the tank for Earl Clark. And Earl Clark is one tough SOB. Owship now into the ropes. Drop down by Akira. Into a leapfrog. Holds him through Japanese arm drag. Earl Clark sent reeling. Roundhouse kick now. Clark now grabbing on. Clark now with an Irish whip into the ropes. Coming off, drop down now by Earl Clark. Earl Clark jumps into dragon suplex on the back of his head. Your neck is not supposed to be that close to your knees. Brutal impact by Earl Clark. Clark now in control. Leading Satori down to the canvas, stomping on the elbow. Clark now with devastating right hand. And again, the Blue Bloods are very dominant when it comes to grapple and striking. Very different type of strike than the Dragons. There's that knee right to the back of the head again. I always wonder how these guys can keep on their feet when they wrestle with no knee pads. Professional wrestling is very hard on the knees. And both members of the Blue Bloods never wear knee pads. Surprised these guys are going to make it to 40 years old still standing. Earl Clark going for that DDT. Oh, gives a drop kick for his troubles. Wheelbarrow now goes for the... Oh, and again the knee right across the jaw of Akira Matsuda. Matsuda stunned now on the canvas. Earl now the kick to the midsection. Earl Clark now dominating Akira Matsuda. Owship again by Earl. Earl goes low. Knee right to the solar plexus. And back comes in Wyndham Shaw. Legal tag now by the Blue Bloods. Wyndham Shaw now getting some blood flow in here, getting this crowd behind him. Akira trying to get back to his feet slowly. He's been stunned. Beautiful suplex by Wyndham Shaw. Matsuda now in a world of hurt. And now up. Fisherman's Buster. Matsuda's taking a lot of damage to his neck. We've got to cover here. Satori coming in now, making the save for the Dragons. Uh-oh. Kushida now going to get helped outside by Wyndham, but allows a Matsuda for tilt-a-whirl arm drag. And now Hurricane Rana. Shoulder tackle to Earl Clark. You never turn your back on one of the Dragons because this is what may transpire. Ooh! Jumping kick to the waist. Senton didn't get all of it, but enough to slow down Wyndham Shaw. On the ropes we go. Elbow shot there by Wyndham. Wyndham, beautiful hip toss takedown. Devastated over. Ooh, slap across the back and a clothesline now by Akira Matsuda. Matsuda now with the Irish whip. Underneath the ropes, both men off the ropes. Catches him, Hurricane Rana again, flying this time. Matsuda's slow. Doesn't have the same speed he had earlier on, but he's taking a lot of damage in this matchup. Ooh, and again that kick. Stomping now right in the ankles. Trying to take out the base. Ew, wishbone. by Matsuda and the senton. Akira Matsuda, a ball of fire right now. Back in comes Kushida. What is this? Holy hell, Bolt. Whoa, 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 whoa. All three men up on the top. Big time belly back suplex. Wyndham Shaw wisely rolling out of the ring. That could have been a definitely pinning combination. But he's in bad territory. Jawbreaker by Kushida Satora. I feel that Wyndham Shaw only delayed the inevitable. Earl Clark coming in again for the save. That double axe out right between the eyes. We got all four men now in the ring. And out goes Earl Clark. Counter with a DDT. Faked out Wyndham Shaw. Charlie Payne, thank you for liking the stream. Hooks him up. Big time Uranagi. Meanwhile, on the outside, and the Dragons. Back and forth we go in this matchup, but the Dragons are going to come away with the victory. Right here. This set the tone for the ending of the match. We see Wyndham Shaw get right to the outside, but the DDT followed by this vicious Uranagi. Nobody puts as much emphasis on that slam of the Uranagi as Kushida Satora. And the Dragons walk away with the victory tonight. And an impressive one at that. An impressive matchup between two outstanding teams here in XFW. But the White Dragons, just the experience level coming out of the gate. The Blue Bloods are no slouches, folks. They are no slouches. But, again, the White Dragons have been together for so long. It's one of the few tag teams I know of in history that have never split up for a certain amount of time due to differences. They're always together. Even when they've gone on in singles competition, they're always in each other's corner to support one another. And they're not brothers, but you'd swear they are the way they back each other up through thick and thin. Very few teams can say that they've had that same experience and that same level of camaraderie. It's just outstanding to see. It's only a matter of time, I feel, before the Dragons are back in the XFW Tag Team title hunt. Right now, we're on the ringside for more one-on-one action as Mass Mike goes up against one of the members of Triple S LLC, Parzival, the Assassin, next on XFW Danger Zone. And here comes Parzival now. And there right behind him, that sleazebag from New Jersey, Sweet Sedan Stan. The Hitman of Triple S LLC, Parzival. This fair-skinned psycho albino. I don't know where Sweet Sedan Stan got this guy from. But he's got a tendency to come out of nowhere and assault anyone who opposes Triple S LLC. You can see a picture of this guy hanging around Stan's car lot. One there, Stan trying to muscle people into buying cars. And here comes Mass Mike, one half of Hardcore Inc. A lot of controversy around Mass Mike is if it's always the same guy or not. Or is it Lee Bischoff just have a rotation of wrestlers he puts in this costume? Mass Mike has varied in size over years. I don't know if he's just going through his weight regime, putting on weight, taking off weight to change his in-ring style, which he has done at times, which also leads to the controversy. Is Mass Mike the same Mike? Or is there more than one Mike? Is it Mike and Ike? No one really knows. The only consistent that I've seen from Mass Mike is this guy's ability to take damage and continue to push forward. Hard to believe that Lee Bischoff can find some people as tough as he is on the level that these guys compete at. There's the bell, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Parzival coming in. Mass Mike with a chop. Parzival fires back with the right hand. Now Mass Mike with knife edge chops. Mass Mike double underhook here on Parzival. Hoist him up into a backbreaker. Sweet sedan stand on the outside watching on. Mass Mike getting a little excited about that. Needs to pay attention. Parzival takes him out at the knee. Mike got a little overzealous there. Goes to the Inseguri. Mass Mike able to dodge. Waist locked down by Mike. Counter by Parzival into an arm drag. Oh, now counter by Mass Mike into a German suplex. These guys going back and forth now. Oh! Mike crashing down to his tailbone and Parzival lighting him up with a flying elbow. Beautiful back and forth between these guys early on in the beginning moments of this contest. And no pump handle. Gut buster now by Parzival. And now Parzival taunting. And again, you see Sweet Sedan stand on the outside. Man hasn't sold a car in 10 years. Parzival now landing, raining shots down in that right eye of Mass Mike. Parzival now in control. Sends him into the corner. Charges in. Big elbow. Mass Mike is down. Parzival off the ropes. Big knee drop right between the eyes. Cover now on Mike. Barely a 1 count. That's what I talk about. That's the toughness I've seen from Mass Mike in the past. Using the ropes to help himself out. Parzival going to help him the outside. But again, Mike getting right back to his feet. Off the ropes is Parzival coming in and going at the knee again. But again, Mass Mike getting back to his feet. Inseguri. And Mike stays up. Holy hell. What is this guy made of? Lands a neckbreaker down on Parzival. What is Mass Mike made of? Now landing on the abdominal stretch move. You don't see that often anymore in wrestling. Takes a bit of real skill to pull off an abdominal stretch. Parzival now with an impressive counter to it. Into a head scissors takedown. Parzival out. Beautiful Northern Light suplex. Pinning combination here. But a kick out again by Mike. Yeah, you see Stan on the outside celebrating like he's in the ring. And again, Parzival back to the ground and pound. Landing shots right across the eyes. Mike dodges out. Goes for a forearm. Parzival again able to counter. Oh! Mass Mike dumped right on the back of his head. But again, managed to get the shoulder up, roll to the outside. Uh-oh. Mike's had a little bit of anger here. In comes a little bit of hardcore ink. Parzival dodges, though. Lands some heavy shots. Snap suplex. Takes him down. And now Parzival eyeing up the chair that Mike brought in the ring. And look at Stan. Look at Stan getting in the way of Maria over there. Parzival dumps the chair to the outside. Comes back in. Gets a haymaker shot for his troubles. Oh, sweeps out the leg of Parzival. And the neckbreaker. Mass Mike is keeping the albino assassin on his game here. Parzival now. Mike holding on to that knee. We've seen Parzival go a number of times after that knee. Parzival charging in. Headbutt. Both guys. Nobody wins with a headbutt. Shoulder tackle. Both guys keeping up. Mass Mike this time goes for a dropkick. Parzival with a counter. Rights and lefts now from Parzival. And now his own snapping neckbreaker. Parzival sends him in the ropes. Oh! And a big clothesline. Parzival now off the ropes. Oh, and lights him up with an elbow. That was brutal. Parzival now going to the top rope. And double stomp right to the midsection. And Mask Mike again still survives. How the hell does he get up from that? Parzival, 240 pounds, coming down, stomping right in the chest of Mask Mike, and he manages to still kick out. Both men now on the outside. Steel chair in the hand of Parzival, the assassin. And bringing it down again on the knee. Wild swing there. Mike dodging out of the way. Mike now shoving the chair to his face. Mike gonna snap him up. Oh, brainbuster on that chair. Mike rolling to the inside. This crowd behind Mike. Uh-oh. Rhea trying to get Parzival back in the ring, but he's got other ideas. We got Table now in the ring. Parzival getting the better of Mask Mike in that exchange. Into a gutbuster again. I don't know if this is going to bode well for Parzival. Mask Mike is one half of Hardcore Inc. Ooh. Set right into that table. Uh-oh. Mask Mike sprawled out across that table now. Parzival going up top. Only one thing to do from here. Parzival coming through with the splash. Both men now down. Parzival going back to the top, this time the other side of the ring. And a second time he lands a double stomp again on the Mask Mike. Good Lord. And that time, Triple S LLC walks away with the win tonight on Danger Zone. Sometimes I think Mask Mike kicks out of more pinning combinations than he should have. You got to know when too much is too much.
Here is your winner, the Innovator.
Parzival with the win here tonight on Danger Zone. You see the debris in the ring. Mask Mike on the outside, Sweet Sedan stand celebrating like he just won the lottery. Parzival with the win. Again, one of the members of Triple S LLC. Again, a group that is led by the snake oil salesman that is Sweet Sedan standing. Tell him on the outside. Again, if you've seen XFW some days in the past, you go back through some of our footage, what you can find on our YouTube, on our Facebook, over on our Twitch, wherever you decide to watch XFW, or directly on Bloodsword6.com, where you can find XFW merchandise. Sweet Sedan Stan used to look a little different. Had a little more hair at the time. We found out the hair was always a hairpiece. John Mad Dog Rogers of Evolution tore it right off his head. And Stan, who since he went through some depression, gained a little bit of weight. Now, some people say he even was wearing a girdle at some points. But then we have seen Stan without a shirt on. He used to be in better shape. But he's not in the ring anymore. I mean, the man only won one match and lost 101 in XFW. Somehow still claims to be a Grand Slam champion. The man's never held a title in his life other than worst used car lot in New Jersey. But that's Sweet Sedan Stan. Right now, folks, heading down the ring. Two former XFW champions going at it. Bishop Holmes tackling with Raiden Yamashita next in the Danger Zone. Marshall Foskett saying, feed Sweet Sedan Stan to Rex Bishop. That would be, I think, illegal in at least 49 states. That would be a slaughter. I'm all for it. Here comes Bishop Holmes, former two-time XFW Internet Champion.
Bishop Holmes.
Bishop Holmes making his way down. Bishop Holmes, an outstanding in-ring competitor. A fantastic combination of power and agility. But tonight, he will be up against a high flyer of epic proportions. And his opponent is Raiden Yamashita.
And his opponent from Osaka, Japan, weighing in at 215 pounds, Raiden Yamashita.
Longtime friend of Tiger Ramirez, Raiden Yamashita. Yamashita himself, a former 3-time XFW Internet Champion. And here we go. Both men now locking up. Yamashita wrapping up the arm. Yamashita landing the DDT early on. Bishop Holmes getting back to his feet. Yamashita grappling on again. Bishop Holmes sitting over the top rope already. Yamashita with a strike across the jaw. Yamashita got to snap him down across the middle rope. Holmes finding himself quickly on the defense. But you notice Bishop Holmes walking, putting Bob right between them. Whoa, 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 just to avoid that. Yamashita already going high. Bishop Holmes seeing it coming a mile away and dodges out of the way. And now pump kick. Right underneath the mouth, right underneath the nose, I should say, right between the lips. Bishop Holmes with that pump kick. Oh! Raiden with a lightning fast elbow levels down Bishop Holmes to take back control of this matchup. Holmes with a quick kick to the knee there. Goes to the flying clothesline. Raiden Yamashita with a counter. Beautiful arm drag now by Yamashita. Yamashita holds up. Frankensteiner takes him up and over. Quick cover now onto Holmes, but a kick out. Irish whip now into the ropes. Bishop Holmes goes for the belly-to-belly. Raiden Yamashita with a counter. Lights him up with a double show. Oh! Soul kick right to the breadbasket. Holmes now going to hoist him up. What is this? Off the ropes. Power bomb. Pinning combination for Bishop Holmes with a quick kick out by Yamashita. Holmes getting the extra torque there off the ropes. Ooh! Right across the jaw. Yamashita now using the ropes just to get himself back to his feet after being staggered by that shot. Bishop Holmes, not pleasant, going to help him back down with a suplex on the apron. Yamashita now sent to the barricade. Bob Harris going to start the count. Up. Oh! Things get escalated here on the outside. Bishop Holmes not screwing around again. Yamashita meeting that barricade. As these two continue to battle up, Bob trying to get any resemblance of control in this matchup. Almost breaking the count there just to yell at these guys to get back inside the ring. We got a cover now by Bishop Holmes. Yamashita barely a 1 count. Johnny Glow, thank you for liking the stream. Standing moonsault. Counter by Raiden Yamashita getting 2 knees up. Yamashita with an elbow. Hard impact to the jaw of Bishop Holmes. Yamashita sizing him up. Oh! Whirlwind kick to the back by Raiden Yamashita now on the top rope. Calling his shot here. Raiden coming off the top. Bishop Holmes catches him and dumps him down. Bishop Holmes dumping Yamashita, but turns his back again to Yamashita. And he paid for it. Oh, roundhouse kick. Bishop Holmes counters again and a shot to the midsection. Holmes now hoisting him up. Oh! Levels him down to the mat. And a kick out again by Yamashita. Unbelievable. What a matchup between these two tonight. And there's the agility I talked about with Bishop Holmes and Yamashita again rolling to the outside. Bishop Holmes going up and over. Yamashita just taking a half step back and missing. And Yamashita is still out on his feet. And now Holmes is up. I don't think either one of these guys has the lights on in the house tonight. And again, the athleticism, Bishop Holmes, the beautiful counter. These guys are putting on a clinic tonight in this matchup. Holmes again with the power, gut wrench, dumping him down. Holmes now a little bit of pose down, needs to pay attention to Raiden Yamashita. You cannot let Raiden, and that's why Raiden now coming back. Bishop Holmes again, countering with a knee strike. Holmes now hoisting him up. Yamashita again with a counter. Yamashita now's got him up. Yamashita goes to the Yamashita driver, but a counter again by Bishop Holmes. Back and forth between these two. Holmes. Go home powerbomb. And Holmes with the win. Holmes with the go home powerbomb. After a beautiful back and forth transition, Yamashita tried to get the Yamashita driver into effect, but Bishop Holmes counter with the elbow strike. Right there, boom! You see the belly to back suplex into that powerbomb. Look how high he rips him up onto his shoulders, using Yamashita's own weight to help keep him in the pinning combination. Beautifully executed by Bishop Holmes. What a matchup. Wow. Folks, that was an impressive display of athleticism by both of those guys tonight. Bishop Holmes at the top of his game right now. An outstanding back and forth matchup. Again, two former XFW Internet champions going at it here tonight. And Bishop Holmes has been looking to get himself back in a title hunt. And I've heard rumors he's setting his sights now on the XFW United States champion, Brody Daniels. Now, Daniels won his match against Tiger Ramirez at XFW Fright Night with the help of some friends. And those friends were, of course, the newly crowned tag team champions, the House of Spades. Brody Daniels has not won a match by himself in a long, long time. Far and few between are the matches that he has won, but he's managed to keep that title around his waist through hell and high water. And folks, it is unbelievable the levels that he will go through. Everyone was pulling for Tiger Ramirez, thought that Tiger Ramirez was going to be up to speed after the House of Spades had a very, very, very closely contested matchup with the Outlaws to win back the tag team titles. And Brody Daniels came out to the ring by himself. Everyone thought he was going to put up a good fight against Tiger, and he did. No lack of respect to Brody Daniels, even though I do not personally like the guy. But Ramirez deserved better than being jumped by his hoodlums. Right now we're heading down the ringside. Newcomer Cliff Gates, probably with his toughest matchup to date here in XFW, going up against Brian Blaze next at XFW Danger Zone. And here comes Gates.
Scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Rapid City, South Dakota, weighing in at 224 pounds, Cliff Gates.
Gates, an outstanding young competitor. I've talked about this young man on a number of occasions, an outstanding indie performer. signing with XFW. We're happy to have him, and he has had a number of great victories so far. But tonight shall be his biggest to date. And quite frankly, folks, I don't know if he's up to pull off this matchup, because his opponent tonight, folks, is none other than XFW legend and the most hated man in professional wrestling, Brian Blaze.
From Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 245 pounds, Brian Blaze.
The only man I've ever known in professional sports that says when he pisses off the crowd, it raises his self-esteem. Brian Blaze. Former 5-time XFW World Heavyweight Champion. Derek Smith with a very common comment we see when it comes to Brian Blaze when he makes his way out to the arena. Blaze coming out of the gate, a knee strike already to Gates. Brian Blaze wasting no time. Ooh, stomp in the midsection. Blaze will have a great advantage, not only in size and strength, but in-ring experience over Gates, but Gates just has some drive. Gates now kicking off Blaze. Gates coming in with a wild clothesline. Connects to Blaze. Try to roll Blaze over. No way he gets a pin here. Not even a 1 count. I think that's just the excitement of Gates. Try to wear down Blaze early on. Rights and lefts now by Gates. Blaze down with an Irish whip. Blaze in the corner, uppercut now by Gates. Gates now on the back with a neck breaker. Gates again with a quick cover here. Leg is hooked on Blaze. What a kick out. Lines up the shot, drops the elbow right between the eyes on Brian Blaze. Gates so far holding his own. Ooh, elbow right to the jaw. Oh, and a whitewash with the boot. Right across the jaw again. Gates again hooking the leg. But Blaze again, too much left in the tank and rolls to the outside. We're back to square one here. Both men. Oh, Blaze coming in, charging, and levels him with a clothesline. Blaze used that moment where both of them are across the ring, coming back in, and Blaze lights him up. And again, the Blaze using the mental games here. Now stomping away on the newcomer. Gates with a counter, blasts him in the midsection. Blaze goes right back after the knee. Kicks to the hamstring out to slow him down. Oh, and Blaze goes to the eyes. And there's the spine buster. We might be done already. 2. Almost a 3 count. Blaze has won championships with that spine buster. Blaze now going after the grapple. But now Cliff lighting him up with his own kicks. Roundhouses to the knee. Flying elbow now by Gates. Gates pointing towards the lights. Coming in again and a second time the elbow. Looking to line up a third, but Blaze rolling to the outside. Gates not going to give him any quarter. Lands a shot. Oh, both men now on the outside. Gates going to do some extra damage. Gates going to throw him back inside. Elbow right to the lower back of Brian Blaze. Gates lands a clothesline. The newcomer going to the top rope here. Blaze getting back to his feet. Gates looking confident on the top rope. Coming off the double axe handle. Right between the eyes of the former world champion. But again, Brian Blaze, defiant, gets the shoulder up. Gates now Suplex position. Oh, Blaze rocks him with a shot to the midsection. Blaze now, big time release German. Right on the back of his head. But Gates survives again. Blaze now starting to look dominant. Blaze from belly to belly. Cliff now lighting him up. Shots across the brow. Cliff's coming in. Up and over. DDT. Gates is holding his own with the 5-time world champion. And again the uppercut. Gates on the middle rope. Blaze looking to catch him, and again delivers a shot right between the eyes. Blaze with a big haymaker shot. And another one. Blaze wind up neckbreaker. Blaze slowing down the momentum in this matchup. Ooh, shot right to the kidneys. Blaze down. What is this? Reverse choke here by Blaze. Not obviously. Blaze uses submission hold. Ooh, Gates goes old school. Stomps on the foot. Gates again going to hook him up here. This time lands it. Blaze is down. Blaze is down, but a kick out again. Gates going to the top rope. Blaze laying prone. Gates coming off. Oh, nobody home. Gates went high. Blaze saw it coming in. Blast him right between the eyes. He's busted the youngster open. Blaze is busting him open. And now, like a shark, smelling blood in the water, Blaze right after that open wound. And again, Blaze. Trying to cause more damage and bust that open. Assaulting Cliff Gates. Blaze now going to the top. Blaze coming off. Gates dodges. Blaze, spine buster again. Again, the spine buster to Gates. And he gets the shoulder up again. I don't think Blaze thought he was going to get this much of a fight from this newcomer. Uh-oh. Blaze, double underhook DDT. And that's the end of it tonight, folks. 2. Holy shit. Pardon my French. How the hell did this kid get out of that? Blaze, oh, obviously not happy that Gates got the shoulder up and kicked out of his signature finishing maneuver. Oh, and Blaze with a double finger salute to the audience. And again, Blaze going after that wound. Gates' face is covered in blood. The youngster, oh, and again Blaze just pounding away on Gates. Gates rolling to the outside now. This kid's lost a lot of blood, but he's continued to battle on here. And again, Blaze right after that open wound. This kid's got no quit in him. Back elbow. Right to Blaze, right to the eye. Gates sends him back inside. Stomping away. Elbow shot right to the middle of the back. Now Brian Blaze is busted open. Standing drop kick. Gates is putting on one hell of a show tonight. Glides him with a suplex. Lines him up right where he wants him. Gates now going to the top rope. Gates lands the elbow. But not quick enough to cover. Slow cover by Gates. And Blaze again gets the shoulder up. Kid's in the corner. Kid's coming in and drives the knee. Cliff knee. Cover. And again Blaze. Knee strike now by Gates. Gates again, back to the corner, looking for a second time. Looking for the cliffhanger knee strike, and he gets it again. Another cliffhanger right to the side of the head of Blaze. That's got to be it. 2. And again, Blaze gets the shoulder up. Blaze back to his feet, catches the knee strike. Blaze, again the spine buster. Another spine buster by Blaze. We've got a cover. And Blaze. Unbelievable matchup. Brian Blaze, 3 separate occasions, a signature brain buster or signature spine buster. And Gates almost defeated the legend that is Brian Blaze. Both these guys bleeding.
Here is your winner.
Wow, that is a mess. Blaze is a mess. Cliff Gates is a mess. Wow. I did not think we'd see that level of battle between those two. And again, folks, I am a Cliff Gates fan. I like this guy. He's all around good. And I did not see him taking Brian Blaze to that extreme, to be perfectly honest, folks. That is outstanding to see. And again, Cliff Gates has been very good since he got here. And again, he's got nothing but good things to say about him since his career here, before he came to XFW. And now he's off to a great start here. I think that's his first loss he's had here in XFW. And losing to Brian Blaze, while it can be at times humiliating, because Brian Blaze will rub that in and tell you how great he is and how bad you suck. There is no shame in losing to a 5-time former World Heavyweight Champion. But again, to see Gates take Brian Blaze to that level speaks volumes for this kid's in-ring ability. I'd like to see a rematch. Both those guys got to go back and looked at by the trainer now to make sure we don't have any severe damage right now. Going down to tag team action as American Pain collides with the Madness. Now, these two teams have a long history between them. An uneasy rivalry that has spanned years as the Madness has followed American Pain from promotion to promotion just to mock them and to cause them pain. No pun intended. Let's head on the ringside as these two teams collide again tonight on XFW Danger Zone. And here comes American Pain now.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 513 pounds.
The Dillon boys, the cousins, Rex, Dex, and Lou, came to XFW with hopes of tag team gold. And they've gotten very, very close on a number of occasions, but now find themselves plagued by the Madness. A tag team that has plagued them time and time again here in XFW. And other promotions all around the world.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 454 pounds. The Madness!
Don't adjust your sets. Don't adjust your monitors, folks. That is the correct bright colors of the Madness making their ways out. The dark black, the green, the purple. And yes, they are clowns. In all intents and purposes, the Madness. Derek Smith saying creepy music. I think the Madness themselves are very, very creepy. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Out of the gate. Lou Dillon coming right in at Chisel and lighting him up. And again, there's no love lost between these two teams. Chisel now got Decks Lou up on the shoulders, comes out in a swinging neck breaker. Quick cover by Chisel. But a kick out by Lou. Lou blocks the forearm. Lands a haymaker shot. Up into the ropes. Shoulder tackle, both big men stay on their feet. Chisel sends him into the corner. And again, as I said, these two teams have battled time and time again in a number of promotions. And the madness just continue to follow. American Pain like some kind of crazed groupies, if you want to call it that. But find themselves now here in XFW as competitors. And again, find themselves to torment American Pain. But right now, American Pain looking to torment Chisel with a beautiful tag team combination. And a cover here with Jester flying in to save the pin. Joe Mansudo, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to the Danger Zone. Get to the mix section. Chisel now the clothesline. Takes Dex off his feet. Quick cover by Chisel, but in comes Lou to make the save. And again, you see all four men back in the ring. And again, these guys, you put all four in the ring, it gets very, very volatile. And now we got a chase on the outside between Lou and Jester. Things are going to get hectic. Super kick in the ring by Chisel. And now stomping on the arm. Jester still going at it with Lou on the outside. Lou going to take him off the apron. This is, all hell is breaking loose in this one, folks. This is getting brutal. Belly to belly suplex in the inside. Jester set out in the near the timekeeper's area. Finally making his way back to his own corner. Chisel getting his head twisted off like a Tylenol cap by Dex Dillon. Oh! Jumping knee strike. Oh, and a shot for Jester. And Jester fires back and drops him across the top rope. Oh! And the distraction by Jester opens up a window of opportunity for Chisel to go back on the assault on Dex. Both teams now going to make a tag. Two fresh men, if you want to call it that, since all these guys have been going back and forth with power moves and power strikes. Jester now snap suplex, takes over Lou. Misses the dropkick. Neither one of these teams have taken their foot off the gas since the beginning of this matchup. And neither seems very compelled with the rules. Right now, what is this? Hoisting him up on the shoulders into a muscle buster. They'll put a lot of tension on the neck, and the cover now by Lou, but Chisel right there, not even allowing a 1 count. Oh, did not look happy as Lou turning attention to Chisel and a right hand and a drop kick. And now exiting the ring for whatever reason. And here comes Dex back inside the ring to go at it with Jester. And again, we've got chaos everywhere. Oh! And back at it, here we go. This is quickly getting escalated. Oh no. Oh no. Things look like they're about to get really, really personal. Jester in the ring. I don't think Chisel's even a legal man, and I don't think Lou gives a shit. Lou's got him up on the table. Lou's got him up, and a can blows him through the table. And a spinebuster on the inside of Jester. The crowd now going insane. Oh! Exploder now to Jester. Chisel's out. Chisel is out. And another exploder. Jester getting tossed around like a rag doll. Chisel back inside the ring. And again, all four men back inside. Here we go. Things are getting sketchy again. And a spear. And a spear. kick to the midsection. Uh-oh. I've seen this before. Reverses him over. Oh, my dear Lord. Break the man's spine. And somehow Jester gets the shoulder up. This crowd out chanting tag team wrestling. But quite frankly, folks, Kevin Wayne Thomas, thank you for liking the stream. We got another cover and a kick out. This is turning into tag team brawling as if this has become in this matchup. Jester now tossed to the outside. Right hand now delivered. The t-shirt table is in shambles on the outside. Dex is up top on the top rope. Meanwhile, Allen, big spine buster on the outside. This is unbelievable inside the ring. Uh-oh. Iron Claw. Iron Claw wrapped on the ring. I'm not even sure at this point who's legal anymore. Lou's now back in the ring. Oh! What a kick to the top of the head of Jester. And that puts it up for American Pain. Wow. Uh-oh. They're not done with the madness. They want him out of their ring. Jester getting a hole stomped in him. Wow. And Jester not gonna get ejected from the ring. American Pain making a statement tonight to the madness. American Pain obviously done toying around with the madness and the shenanigans that has gone on here in XFW time and time again. And again, folks, the madness has just followed through and come at the American Pain no matter what promotion these guys have gone to. The madness within, from what I've heard, the better part of 12 months has managed to weasel their way in every promotion just behind American Pain. And here they are now in XFW doing the same thing, just being a pain in the side, a thorn in the career of American Pain. But tonight, the Lou brothers, the Lou cousins, letting their intentions known that they've had enough of the madness. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our main event of the evening. Now, as I said before, Josh the Coach Clemens, due to this bullshit contract he's got with anyone that signs into the industry, the coach clause is in effect. Anytime one of his proteges, right now it's just Jordan Ray, anytime that Josh the Coach Clemens feels that his proteges, his mentees, are in risk of being injured, Clemens can take their place in the ring. He can substitute himself in so his goofballs don't get hurt, which, folks, is just a way for Josh the Coach Clemens, for Clemens to get wins when he doesn't deserve them. He's been not an active competitor for quite some time now, mostly in a managerial aspect. And now this is what transpired. He's now the new World Heavyweight Champion. And, folks, it is absolutely devastating. And tonight, our main event is very interesting because tonight, although it is a non-title matchup, he's going up against one of his former proteges in young Mason Storm. Let's head down to ringside. Your main event starts right now. And here comes Mason Storm.
North Carolina, weighing in at 219 pounds, Mason Storm.
Mason Storm, a former 5-time XFW Internet Champion, Brian Pearson, thank you for liking the stream just in time for our main event of the evening. And here comes Josh, the Coach Clemens.
And his opponent, accompanied by Jordan Ray. From Concord, New Hampshire, weighing in at 242 pounds, the Extreme World Heavyweight Champion, Coach Josh Clemens.
This still rubs me the wrong way, folks. Clemens did not earn a title opportunity. Clemens used fine print to get himself back into the World Heavyweight Championship. Derek Smith, very, very solid. Stolen Valor is a very prominent, very accurate comment there. I mean, I'm not a big Jordan Ray fan, but I feel Jordan Ray got screwed out of his title opportunity. And now we see these two guys going at it. Clemens and his former protege, Mason Storm. And ironically, Clemens took the title away from his former tag team partner, Sean Owens. Clemens, his whole career, he has said he's going to train people, coach people, mentor people, and all he's done is use them as tools for his own advantage. Slap now by Clemens, lights up the chest of Mason Storm. Clemens now with Mason Storm, exploder into the buckle. Mason Storm hit hard. We got to cover. Storm gets the shoulder up. I do feel that Mason Storm is, again, championship material. The young kid is brilliant in the ring with or without Josh the Coach Clemens. Oh! Missing the corner. Clemens now getting lit up by Mason Storm. But a kick out by the coach. Storm now stomping away. Clemens stepping away. He knows the rage. That is Mason Storm. Charges him and Clemens dodges out of the way. And the coach now wraps up the arm. Single arm DDT. Transition now into an arm bar. Clemens is a very notable submission style wrestler. Knows how to use the sleeper hold and another one. Ooh, knee section there. Brought the knee lift by Clemens. Levels out. Mason Storm coming right back. Mason Storm not one to back down now, leading coach around. Got him against the ropes. Mason Storm now with an Irish whip. Brings up the knee, but Clemens able to sidestep. Clemens now is trying to taunt and try to dodge. Clemens now playing a little bit of rope-a-dope here. Oh! Mason Storm done messing around, charges in and takes the coach off his feet. Beautiful drop toe hold now. Ankle lock now on by Mason Storm. Mason Storm, any type of victory tonight, could line himself with the #1 contendership if he can knock off the coach in any way. Clemens limping a bit. Enough in that knee to give a drop kick. Now both men exiting the ring. Clemens limping a little bit, making his way over near Jordan Ray. Mason Storm in hot pursuit. Clemens now back inside the ring. Clemens off the ropes, but gets caught by Storm. Storm now wrapping up the arm. Clemens down to one knee. but fighting back. Lands shot to the ribs. Clemens fires again back. Clemens now drop toe hold. Clemens now wrapping up front face lock on Mason Storm, wrenching back. Mason Storm struggling to get out of this hold. Managed to break the, oh! Lands an elbow shot right to the face of the coach. Coach again with the right hand. And a European uppercut now from Clemens. Clemens with a cover. Look at this, Clemens on his feet on the ropes. But Bob Harris sees it and is going to give him shit about it. Waist lock now by Mason Storm. Storm, cradle suplex, dumping the coach right in the back of his head. Storm drops the elbow. This could be a big night for Mason Storm if he can pull off any type of victory. Clemens again gets the shoulder up. Stormy Bill going to hit the eye of the Storm DDT. Beautiful somersault DDTs put away a number of opponents with. Clemens lands a shot and another one. Clemens now going after the hamstring. Big right hand spins Mason Storm around. Clemens to the roll up into a bridge here by Mason Storm. Shoulders are down. 2. Almost a 3 count. Elbow now by coach. Oh, now the coach getting a little cocky. Now that Mason Storm is laid out. Sends him into the buckle. Trying to set Storm up here. Ooh. Lands a shot right across the jaw. Clemens now all the way to the top. Clemens looking for the suplex. Turns it into a Falcon Arrow. And coach saying that's it. And again the cover. And again Mason Storm denies. Coach now after the kidney shots. Clemens again with a cover here. Mason Storm going to say, Storm back to his feet. Storm with a drop kick. Jordan Ray on the outside looking a little hectic here. Mason Storm wrapping on the pump handle. Takes him up and over. And now Mason Storm, Jordan Ray on the apron, distracting Bob. Mason Storm lands it. Mason Storm hits the DDT. There's a cover. 1, 2, 3. It was there. That was a 3 count. But Jordan Ray distracted the referee. And now the coach on a rampage. The coach now on a rampage. Elbow shot now by, ooh. Clemens fires right back. Coach with the sleeper. Coach with the sleeper. Locked onto Mason Storm. Mason Storm knows his move, but can he fight his way out? Coach with the sleeper. Now whipping back. Mason Storm side to side. Storm is fighting this with everything he's got. But Coach has got a firm grip on here. Mason Storm might be fading. He's trying to get his way out of this. And fights back with a stunner. Clemens rocked. Usher now into the ropes. Knee lift now by Storm. Clemens rolls to the outside. Mason Storm had this matchup won. And Jordan Ray distracting the referee. Mason Storm now going to the outside. Not a wise move. Coach going to catch him. And a shot to the back of the spine. Storm should have stayed on the inside and gave himself some time to recover. Uppercut now by Storm. I'd love nothing more than to see Storm win this matchup tonight. Storm now back in control. Dragon's True leg whip now on the outside. He's got to get him back in. Up to a 6 count. Up to a 7. Mason Storm may be looking for the count-out victory here. A count-out will still win for Mason Storm. Up to a 9. Clemens just beats it in. And a shot to Clay Clemens. Mason Storm fights back. Coach rolls him up. Bridging combination now. Storm's shoulders are down. And again. Coach is moving a little slow. Outshot now by Coach. Wild swing now by Storm. A little bit of rope by the Coach, and that's a beautiful clothesline. Much as I hate to say it. And a 5-star drop kick now from the Coach. Coach now pointing towards the stars here. Coach has it locked on again. The Coach has it locked on again. Mason Storm, he's out. Mason Storm is out. Clemens locks on the victory and knocks out Mason Storm. Stolen Valor in full effect tonight in XFW as the newly crowned World Heavyweight Champion defeats Mason Storm. Right there, folks, that was it. Storm had this matchup won, if not for Jordan Ray. But the Coach right there knocking out his former protege here tonight on Danger Zone. Thank you. Where the hell did that chair come from? Folks, thank you for tuning in to XFW. See you tomorrow night for Saturday Night Showdown.